Eyewitness weather forecast.
And you couldn't tee up better weather for Memorial Day here, and important day as we continue to honor and remember and something to celebrate to the weather here as we go through the evening. Certainly just fantastic as we look live downtown. Not a cloud in the sky, and I think that's going to continue right through the overnight and into the day tomorrow. The one difference tomorrow is we're going to have more of a northeasterly wind, and that is actually going to bring a return to some of that smoky weather, that kind of hazy look to the sky, I think. 85 right now, winds are east-southeasterly light, and it's warm, but it's not like out of control humid. So nice night here. I think it'll be comfortably cool for sleeping tonight with a mainly clear sky. Light wind speeds, temperatures dropping into the low 50s. And then for the day tomorrow, a little bit more of that easterly component to the wind will keep temperatures maybe a tick or two lower. So I think low 80s and kind of that haziness returning to the skies over central New York with a high of 82. Clear sky out there right now. Just a few clouds developing over the Tug and the Catskills. Otherwise, it's sunshine galore out there, so that means a clear sky as we head through the overnight. Up at the Adirondacks right now, 75 Saranac Lake Inlet, Old Forge in the mid and upper 70s, 81 in Remsen, 83 right now Utica, Hamilton checking in at 82, 77 in Springfield, Lawrence at 81, and Minden at 82 right now. So the jet stream's kind of got this weird orientation to it. We call it the Rex block. And when we talk about a block in the atmosphere, everything just kind of stops moving. It's like a big traffic cop. So you have low pressure stuck to the south, awful weather across the Carolinas for the Memorial Day weekend. And it really depends on where you are in relation to how these blocks develop in the atmosphere. For example, high pressure here means great weather, and this high is going to camp out the rest of the week. So yet again, hard pressed to find much in the way of wet weather. And remember last week I was saying this pattern would feed upon itself? Well, with this high pressure over top of us, each day we're going to add a couple, 2-3 degrees so that by Thursday, some of you, and maybe even into Friday too, will be flirting with 90 degrees. At that point, it will start to become a little bit more humid. The summer weather you know and love, right? Probably returning mid to late weeks. So the UV index obviously going to be on the high side tomorrow. So if you're extending the holiday one more day, out and about, make sure you have the sunscreen with a burn time of 15 minutes or less. Hard pressed to find any rain in the 7-day forecast. Here we go, down the road. So that kind of hazy sun tomorrow, 82. Warmer Wednesday, 86. Getting hot Thursday, 87. Maybe a shower or thunderstorm by Friday. That's a little backdoor cold front that's going to sweep through. Maybe a leftover isolated shower Saturday, but cooler, more comfortable, mid-70s, fresh and sunny, and high and dry again by Monday, highs right around 80.
We are really lucking out.
Spoiled rotten.
We sure are.
Remember all that weather that, you know, we had in like January, February, and you never thought this would come? It's here.
It's here, and I feel like maybe by the end of the week when it's warm and humid, we might be wishing to go back to that time, huh?
Bite your tongue. Bite your tongue.
I'll say no more. Thanks, Craig.
Got it.
We'll be right back with some more Eyewitness News. Stay with us.
Beautiful night, clear sky, and I think as we go through the overnight, I could lose my name there so we could see the temperature, 52, the overnight low. Now we're still in the 60s. From Inlet to Old Forge, Woodgate, 71 still in Utica, 67 Springfield, Lawrence is at 69. Not much going on. Satellite radar, clear sky. That will carry us through the overnight. Here's Futurecast. Watch as we go through the day. more bright sunshine. The one thing we might notice tomorrow is a little bit more of that smoky haze coming in from the wildfires up in Canada. That would be about it. Temperatures getting warm to borderline hot by mid to late week as this high pressure just kind of sits there and feeds on itself. So day by day, we're going to warm up. Obviously, the UV index will be way high, so burn time in less than 15 minutes. Temperatures will be in the low 80s with a good deal of sunshine expected. Right now, we've got a clear sky, a nice warm night, 71 degrees. 7-day forecast looks like this. So into the 80s we go. Like I said, gets kind of toasty around here by mid to late week, upper 80s to near 90, maybe a thunderstorm late in the day Friday, maybe one isolated shower Saturday. It will turn cooler, less humid Saturday, and then nice and sunny again by Sunday.
All right, thanks, Craig, and thank you for joining us for our short newscast tonight.
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
Man, some great weather today for the Memorial holiday, and more great weather on the way. So if for whatever reason you didn't get a chance to get out there and enjoy it, you have plenty more opportunity. It's going to start to warm up too. Clear sky now. It's just a beautiful night. As we look downtown here, 69 degrees, winds are light, temperatures will drop, I think, into the low 50s tonight, so nice, cool night, kind of easy sleeping. Leave the windows open as we get down to about 52 with a mainly clear sky. Should be a good deal of sunshine tomorrow. However, a little bit more of east and southeast wind is going to have something to say about our sky because we're actually watching a plume of wildfire smoke. More on that in a moment. 82 for the day tomorrow. 52, Saranac Lake right now. Inlet's at 58, 60 in Old Forge. Osceola, Lowville, upper 50s to near 60. Woodgate 56. 64 in Remsen, 68 in Utica, mid-60s in Herkimer, up to Cold Brook, down to Springfield Center, 66 in Lawrence. Hamilton is at 60, Sherburne 65. So we kind of have this weird orientation at the jet stream level, this kind of awkward, what we call Rex block, which is the opposite of an omega block in the atmosphere. So basically, anytime it's blocky like this, it's like a big traffic cop. Everything gets kind of stalled and slowed down. And it really depends on your location when these types of atmospheric patterns set up. If you are under low pressure, the weather's awful, and it has been much of the weekend down across the Carolinas, parts of the Tidewater into Virginia. Meanwhile, here, we've got this area high pressure over top of us, so that is sitting pretty, really, through the next several days as weather systems kind of go up and over this system. But remember, I was talking about that wildfire smoke. There's actually a wildfire burning near Halifax, Nova Scotia. Now, this flow is important. So, again, with that more southeasterly flow, it's going to kind of grab some of that smoke from Halifax and bring it west. So I think as we go through the course of the day, we'll kind of notice that smoky, hazy look to the sky. But all the while, this high just camps out, fat, dumb, and happy. And it's going to warm up, too. So I think temperatures, by the time we get to midweek, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even into Friday, some areas will just be tickling 90. Yeah, we're going to get a little bit more humidity in here as well. So that midsummer warmth and humidity, if you're a fan of that, it's coming. Make sure you have the sunscreen, though, if you're extending the holiday one more day. Burn time less than 15 minutes. 7-day forecast right there on TV. Check it out. So we start to warm up. Got that hazy looking sun tomorrow, kind of filtered. And some of that wildfire smoke moves in. Warmer Wednesday, 86. Getting hot in here. Is that Nellie? Getting hot in her, excuse me. 87, maybe 90. Maybe a thunderstorm Friday, an isolated shower Saturday, cooler, more comfortable, nice weather returns. You know, I was with my folks over the weekend camping, and my parents go, you know, I just don't think Jamie knows how to take you. I'm like, she doesn't. Nobody does here.
Oh, you crack me up, though.
It's fine.
I hope you sing the whole song next time.
It was horrible.
It was great. I loved it. Thank you, Craig.
You got it.
We will be right back with more Eyewitness News. Stay with us.